Yes. Hamilton Burger? Fine, send him in. Well, if it isn't the brand new district attorney himself.
Good afternoon, Mr. Mason.
Is this an official or social?
Well, I hope it's going to be social.
Fine. Have a chair?
Thank you.
A cigarette?
Why, thanks. It won't be necessary to take down what I'm going to say, Mr. Mason.
But it will be necessary to take down what I am not going to say. And the only way we can do that is to have a record of what I did say.
Oh? I think you ought to know I've been checking on you.
Yes, I know. Here's a copy of the report you got on me this morning.
I heard you had a reputation for resourcefulness.
Did you come here to discuss my reputation?
In a sense, yes. I came here to tell you I think you're a fine attorney and that I admire the way you work.
If you don't mind, I'll thank you when you're entirely finished. Sad experiences have taught me that words of praise are usually a preliminary to a kick in the pants.
Oh, no kick in the pants this time.
Just shaking hands, waiting for the bell to ring, and then out we come fighting?
And saying I'm going to fight according to the Marquis of Queensberry. Oh, sure, it's my job to get convictions. But I wouldn't like to awaken at 3 o'clock in the morning with the nightmare of an innocent victim screaming in the gas chamber. That's why I don't mind fighting you, and if I win, my conscience will be clear.
But don't be too sure. I'm not infallible. But since you're being frank with me, and you're the first DA who has been, I'll be frank with you. I don't ask a man if he's guilty or innocent. When I represent him, I take his money and handle his case. Guilty or innocent, he's entitled to his day in court. But if I should find out that one of my clients is really guilty of murder, without being legally or morally justified, I'd make him plead guilty and trust to the mercy of the court.
You mean any man you knew to have committed a murder, you would...
Remember what I said. If any person is legally or morally justified in killing, I'll save that person from the penalty if it's humanly possible.
That's where we disagree, Mason. That's why we sit at different tables in the courtroom. That's why I want you to produce Hazel Fenwick.
I don't know where she is.
That may be true, but you still might be able to produce her.
I can't risk my witness in such a danger.
It's our job to protect her.
And if you fail?
It's a risk we must take.
I understand. And I'm not really worried about the woman. It's those nightmares you might have at 3 o'clock in the morning.
All right, Mason. You've declared the war. I'll give you 2 hours to produce that witness, or you'll be in a cell for contempt of court.